And the 2020 presidential election is officially 65 days away. And a well-known American composer who's produced a lot of musical magic at the Kennedy Center is reminding all of us about the power of voting and our right to it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Voting rights we're fighting for. 5, 6, 7, 8. We cannot afford to wait. In 1865, justice was for some denied. The abolitionists stood bravely to denounce the crime that we the people.
All right, isn't it a catchy beat there? Nolan Williams Jr. is one of the brilliant minds behind this new star-studded music video called I Have a Right to Vote, a voting rights anthem. It was designed to raise awareness about voter suppression and get people motivated to vote. You'll also notice some of the stars quoting famous civil rights leaders and voting rights advocates. I spoke with Williams about the video and how important the meaning is behind it.
Nolan, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having us, Makia.
So when we talk about the voting rights anthem, I Have a Right to Vote, that's the name of it. What message did you intend for people to receive once they watched it, maybe got up and even danced to it?
To recognize that the right to vote is power. It's the power that we have that is granted to us by the Constitution. It's a power to effect change and to especially effect good change. And it's a reminder that this country belongs to us. It belongs to we, the people. And this is something that Frederick Douglass understood and Mary Church Terrell understood and Bayard Rustin and Fannie Lou Hamer. And that's the reason why we have nods to all of these voting rights icons and champions in the video.
You are a very accomplished American composer, music director, producer. I mean, you do it all. And there was a lot of creativity that went into this project. When you look at the video, we see a lot of familiar faces, celebrities like Hill Harper, Billie Jean King, Billy Porter, but then there's also some very special people in this video with some very special stories as well.
It goes back to we the people, that we have celebrities involved, including the ones you've named, and Chef Carla Hall and Ebony Joanne. We have them involved because, you know, they help to add that appeal. They help to bring people to the video and to draw interest in the project. But then at the core of the project, you know, are everyday citizens who really are dealing with matters of voter suppression, who are dealing with closed ballot polling places in their communities, who are contending with long lines when they go to vote. These matters that everyday people are dealing with, and therefore it was important to us to have everyday people represented in this. And let me just cite a few of them. There's a lady from Detroit. Her name is Tolu Massey. She's 103 years old, Makia. Get this. Wow. She first voted in the presidential election for FDR. We have a group of 15 young, first-time eligible voters in Baltimore that are part of the Baltimore Urban Inspirational Choir.
What do you want people to feel when they see this video?
We hope that people will be called to action, right? And so the first action is just being motivated to do what you need to do, right? So regardless of the long lines, regardless of what's happening with the Postal Service, regardless of what you have to contend with, do not let anything or anyone deter you from exercising your right and your responsibility to vote.
All right, Nolan Williams Jr. there. If you'd like to see the full video and get more information on voting, you can visit ihavearight.vote. And of course, we're going to get all the details up for you on WUSA9.com. Still ahead on Wake Up Washington.